Hey, this is Big Daddy Shin, hanging at home and thinking about that whole Disney premium passport situation. And most of you guys know I'm really big on Disney. I love Disney and all kind of stuff. I had a passport, a premium passport for a few years, and you know I got my value out of it. But anyways, if you're watching this video, I don't need to tell you about the whole thing. There's the signature plus signature thing, whatever. I mean that's whatever, and $1,000. Okay, we're all shocked. We're all shocked, and now we got to figure out what we're gonna do about it. Okay, so there's a couple things we could do. We say like, okay, we say see you later premium passport and see you later Disney buy whatever. But none of you guys want that, and that's not gonna happen. Or you could just bite the bullet and go, oh, I'm gonna spend $1,000. But we kind of don't want to do that either, right? And then the next one's the signature plus the blockout dates. It's basically like deluxe with parking for $850. And you probably don't want to do that either, right? So I was thinking, oh man, I'm hoping that when it's time for renewal, I'll be able to, you know, like when they got rid of the SoCal Pass. The SoCal Pass was like the best thing ever, right? It's like you go on every day except Saturday. It wasn't that expensive. You get the parking. It's like, oh yeah, bingo, right? But then when they took out the parking, the best value was the passport, the premium one, because it had parking, no blockout dates, all that stuff, right? But when they took out the Southern California one, even though you couldn't buy a new one, they let you renew it and you could still get it. So if you still had it, even till this day, you could still get it. Well, you could still renew it, right? But anyway, so I called up Disney today and I asked them, look, the recording said, oh, premium passports are canceled. Da, 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 da. Okay, I got it. But, me being me, I called and just waited for the person to talk on the phone. So I got this guy. And then, I said, so basically, yeah, the premium passport's done and there's nothing we can do about it, right? He said, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's just out of the system. I go, oh my gosh. If there's only way we could get like the cheaper one and put parking on it, he said, well, here's something that you need to know. If you have parking right now, like just say you're deluxe with parking, you've been grandfathered in SoCal with parking, SoCal Select with parking. I mean, you got like 2 years ago or whatever it was, right? Or you have a premium pass holder parking, you could downgrade and you could go to any of the different passes and then get parking. So what I'm getting at is this. I loved that Southern California pass before. I mean, Southern California Select, I didn't really like that. Going during the week and you never could go on Sundays. And I think you can't go on Fridays either. I mean, it's like, just go like one day and, okay, pay $250, $300, whatever it is, right? But I asked him, gosh, if there was just a way where you get the Southern California pass, because that was like a great pass. He's all, well, mister, right? You can. I go, what? He said, yeah, you could downgrade to any of the things you want. You just can't buy the SoCal Pass new. I go, what? And they said, yeah, you could get the SoCal Pass. I think it's this year. It's going to be $450 or something like that, right? And I go, oh man, but what about parking? We can't get parking, can we? He's all, well, a little known fact is, if you have parking in your existing pass, you could keep that parking and then use it on another one. So basically, the parking is what, $200, right? So if you needed to renew and you're okay with the Southern California Pass, the original Southern California Pass, when you time for renewal, you tell them, I want the Southern California Pass with parking. So it's going to come out to like $650. Okay? Now, I know that still sounds a lot. You're like, oh, I remember when it was like $200. And shoot, you know what? I remember when the premium passes were $100. So don't get me started on that. Anyway, $650 for the SoCal. Now, being a premium pass holder for whatever, I'm going to qualify that all on it, right? Do you really go 365 days a year? Are you really going to try and get that Disney Dream Suite thing and go check? I mean, it's pretty tough. Some of those days where they close. I remember one day last week they closed at 5. You know what? You get off at work, at school, or whatever, and come there, go there, park and all that stuff, all hassle, all that stuff. No, it's pretty hard. And also on holidays, like when I first got the premium pass, it's like, I thought, okay, maybe I'll go on some holidays, whatever. But, am I really going to go on all these holidays? No, not really. Because the thing is, when it's a holiday, okay, chances you and maybe a couple of your people, they might have it. Maybe some of your friends. But, for me, My family, there's like my nephew has a pass. Maybe some of my friends have passes, but go on Christmas. That's my dad's birthday. So what I'm gonna do? Merry Christmas, Dad. Happy birthday. I'm going to Disneyland. So do I really need to go on holidays? No, not really. And plus, those 2 weeks around Christmas and New Year's, totally packed. Am I gonna go to New Year's, Christmas, and walk like this? Literally, I heard it's like this. I never did the New Year's at Disneyland because I usually have places to go, but you want to go hang out with a bunch of people and like, all right, hey, and I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. If you're one of those, I love Disney, go New Year's, great. But I'm just not one of them. And then Easter, and actually Easter's a great day to go. I went there one time after church, and it was pretty cool. But most of the time for holidays, unless your whole family has passports, you're really not going to go. So do you really need the premium? No, you don't. And then see, even with the deluxe pass back then, it's like there was enough days you could go without worrying about, maybe the week between Christmas and New Year's. You don't want to go even if you do have a pass, because if you have a pass, that means you go on some days for like an hour or two, right? After work, or maybe you have a day off or something, you go there for like 2-3 hours and go home. But the thing is, those days, it's like an hour to get in the parking lot. And then, a 30-minute tram ride. Literally, you're waiting tram, and then by the time you get in there, you go in there for a couple hours, and then it'll literally take you like an hour to get out of the park. You wait by the tram, and then wait 30 minutes, and then maybe get out there. Or, if you feel aggressive, you want to just walk the 15 minutes to the parking structure, right? That's not too bad. But anyways, those days, it's like you're spending more time parking and stuff instead of actually enjoying. So that's why those really busy days, you kind of really don't want to go anyway. And look, we live in California, and if you bought a pass, that means you probably live pretty close to Disneyland anyway. So what I like is just going just the once in a while, go for a couple hours and like, all right, not too bad. Because, during the week, no one's there, and, you can do whatever you want basically, right? And then, sometimes after church on Sundays, yeah, go enjoy yourself. Friday night, yeah, go, yeah, right? But that's how you could do it with the SoCal Pass. So that's why when my pass expires, I'm going to call them up again, or you could do it online. I heard if you actually renew online, you could, they give you an option. So you can't purchase that pass new. Remember, you can't, because it's not available. But for renewal, you can downgrade to the Southern California Pass and get parking. Not too many people know that. I didn't know that till today. Some of you don't know that until you're watching the video right now. But yeah, so that's the thing. That's how I'm going to deal with this whole premium passport debacle. Am I going to be sad? Well, yeah. But you know what? I'm still getting my Disney. $650. That's what, like $50 a month. Okay, just go once every 3 months, and it pays for itself, kind of, right? And the good thing about it is that it's, they're not raising the ticket prices. So if you have friends out of town that are coming, you'll still be able to go, and but then they'll be able to buy their ticket for the same price, or even there's a rumor that's supposed to get cheaper. Who knows, right? But for the time being, to reiterate everything, right? Just in case I was talking too fast. If you're okay with the Southern California Pass, where you could go Sunday through Friday, you just basically give up your Saturdays and give up the summer months, right? During summer and like the blockout days of November and whatever, if you have that many days off, you should be taking a trip somewhere else, right? And let the foreigners, from foreigners I mean by outside of California, come over here, and they could enjoy it all they want. I'd rather go to Vegas or go to New York or Chicago or Italy or whatever, right? That's what we should be doing to our summer. Going to the beach, going to just everywhere else to enjoy ourselves. If you're okay with that, and then having Disney just for 9 months out of the year, I don't know how many days it is, like 200 something days, whatever, right? Then I suggest you renewing it by downgrading to the Southern California Pass and then getting parking. It's $650. And that's it. The SoCal Select one, don't do that one. That one that one's not too good. I don't know. It's just, I looked in that one. And then, if you really want to go some of those days, and they give you like the discount ticket to go, and but blah blah blah. Okay. Now, one really quick thing, because I tend to go long on these videos. I saw that basically the signature, yeah, the signature one, the one that's like 850, right? You could do the math on it and go like, oh well, what if we get a deluxe for $599, $600 basically, right? $600 plus a $200 for parking. Like you downgrade from premium to that, you're still spending $800 on that deluxe and plus the parking thing, right? So you might as well spend the extra $50 and then go to signature plus. Yeah, that one's pretty nuts. $1,050. It's almost $100 a month. You know how many In-N-Out burgers you can buy with that, right? But yeah, so the way that it's structured, usually it's like, it seems like a great deal, but you add parking, you're like, oh, just for $50 more, you get this. So this, right? My cutoff one is the SoCal with parking at $650. I think it's a great deal. And then that means that you could get that. And then, like, if you have kids, one of my buddies, they have one premium right now and the rest deluxe, right? For the family. So instead of spending $1,050 plus 800, 800, 800, right? They could just go get that one for $650, right? And then get 3 Southern California passes for $450. And then they should be okay because they always go on Sundays anyway. They go after church and then go, oh, you enjoy yourselves. Friday, hey, Thursday, hey, right? But yeah, so that's what I highly suggest. But there's one but, and this is why the premium pass was always the best one. The best day to go is Saturday. The reason why is because everybody else is blocked out, and you're the only ones that get to go. You and all the tourists. So usually Saturday is the least busy day of the year, or of the week. So this is food to think about, and that's what I'm going to do. And this is Big Daddy Shin. If I could downgrade to a Southern California pass with parking, you can downgrade to a Southern California pass with parking at Disneyland. Well, I'll see you at the park.